So far, we're not seeing any storms in central Illinois. Still can't rule out a storm here and there as the front is still way out here to the west. In fact, that's what this area of rain is firing on, is the front that will push through tonight and into tomorrow and bring us completely different air. Now, we still remain under a marginal risk of severe weather, but at this time, it appears that it's not going to really do too much. Maybe a spot of gusty wind here and there. Once again, that's the lowest level of a severe threat. We'll keep an eye on it, but I'm not overly concerned at this point. Clouds start the day. Look at tomorrow's temperatures. Lower to middle 50s, west winds at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Coming up, we'll talk about this colder air sticking around. WCIA 3 News, your local news leader, starts right now.
We're still enjoying these above average days. Can we keep them around,
as long as we
please?
We've got the storms going through tonight, although they look pretty weak. That's the good news. The unfortunate side of this is that right now, we're going to have a shock to the system tomorrow morning. Mid-50s expected for the majority of tomorrow. You'll take a live look from the storm tracker radar. Here's a live look from the Bratcher Heating and Air Skycam. Coming up, we will say goodbye to the 70s through the whole 7-day forecast. We'll also let you know about these storms moving through and if they could be a little bit on the strong side. Well, the good news is we don't have any storms right now that we're concerned about. We continue to watch this just to see if a spot here and there will pop up and possibly become severe. But looking at everything, I really don't foresee that happening, at least not anytime soon. There are a few thunderstorms here moving through parts of Montgomery County, Vandalia, just to the north as well. Let's go back to the home view. And then what we'll show you is out here to the west, we're able to see the front actually start to cross into Illinois, and that will happen in the next couple of hours. What we're tracking behind this rain is the return to reality. We've been spoiled with temperatures that aren't seasonable for the early parts of November. High temperatures today were in the 70s. Tomorrow's high 66 at midnight. Really, most of tomorrow's in the 50s. And then we have 50s and 60s through your whole 7-day forecast. Compare that to where we've been this week. Every day has been in the low 70s, on average the 50s. And the reason for that's been this high pressure that's moving to the east, been spinning clockwise, bringing us the warmer air. This area of low pressure trails the cold front with it. You can see the thunderstorms firing along that cold front, or actually just showers right now. Still can't rule out a rumble of thunder here and there, but for the most part, it's all about this getting through tonight, and behind it, cooler air starting to arrive. Latest runs have tomorrow morning dry. That'd be great. As soon as this cold front gets out of here, high pressure takes over. Once again, everything goes clockwise, and that pushes our temperatures back to normal for this time of year. Let's get through the rest of tonight. Temperatures as of now are pretty mild, somewhere in the mid-60s. And though we really don't have any storms, there are still some winds to be dealt with. Nothing severe, but you're anywhere from 20 to even 29 miles an hour now in Bloomington on your wind speed. So it is a very breezy night tonight, and tomorrow's going to be breezy, despite not really having any storms moving through right now. Overnight tonight, scattered storms, falling temps, south winds around 10 to 20 miles an hour. These are your temperatures that I expect at 6 a.m., and they'll kind of hang out in the low 50s for most of the day. Future track actually bumps us down to the 40s briefly, but I think tomorrow you're looking at 50 to maybe 55, 60 degrees at the most during the afternoon hours, and breezy conditions throughout the day. So tomorrow's high is going to be at midnight, 66, and then we hang out in the 50s. So I'm not going to show you your highs here. I'm just going to show you the mid-50s that we expect in the middle of the afternoon tomorrow, much cooler than where we were today. 7 o'clock Saturday morning, I want to illustrate this, that we'll start Saturday very chilly. Saturday afternoon, we do get back into the 50s. Sunday morning, I think we're cold enough that we're going to see some spots of frost. If you're still trying to save some plants, you're going to have to do so on Sunday morning. The Napleton 7-day forecast does include another chance of storms as we get into next week. I think Wednesday is going to be the focal point of all this. Could see a few arrive early on Tuesday and stick around late on Thursday as well. Tomorrow, yeah, you see 66, but that whistling sound you hear throughout the whole day will be the temperatures falling. We remain under a marginal risk of severe weather right now, but I tell you what, looking at the latest stuff, there's not enough lift in the atmosphere to really create anything. We'll keep an eye on it, but don't really foresee that severe weather threat anymore.
All right. Thank you.